Hi guys, I'm live. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here getting ready to fall asleep. I had a doctor's appointment this morning and I didn't have time to eat before I left. And so, anyways, I had to stop and get something to eat. So I stopped at Mickey D's. But I took my medication on time, so hopefully my stomach won't bother me too bad. But I do know it's almost kind of a safe food. It sounds crazy, but it usually works with me. But I'm really trying to watch my diet. So anyways, I'm not going to stay out here long. I promise I'm not going to stay out here long. I just wanted to make a quick video. And you see the title is called How It Works. First, let me welcome my new subscribers. I'm not on the channel much anymore, so to get new subscribers was a beautiful thing. I'm sorry that I'm not posting regularly right now. I just have a lot going on. I've got a move that's coming up. I've got to get ready for that. I'm downsizing. And for some reason, well, not for some reason, but I don't have the energy to do both, to blog what I'm doing in life. I'd love to because I love going back and looking at my vlogs to remind me of things. And if I keep talking, this video is going to be long. But anyways, so yeah, I don't have the energy. Like, I feel like I just need to get settled first. I need to get move and get settled in, and then I can focus on what I want to do. But this winter was hard on me because I was, you know, up the step, living up on a second floor, and I gained like 21 pounds in a year because I just can't get in and out the way I'd like to. Everybody kept saying the steps would be good for me, but it's like, no, they're not. Anyways, again, that's not what I came out here to talk about. It's called How It Works. So I want to thank the new subscribers and I want to thank the people for the beautiful comments they left on my last video. And it just helps me to know when I'm truly listening to the Spirit of God. I thank you for the beautiful comments that you make about me, but it's truly not me. I'm a wretched old sinner with a wicked heart, with a heart that can get as hard as cement and black as the night. I'm a wretched sinner. I'm saved by Jesus, and his redemption causes me to want to be the best person that I can be in being an example for him. So it has nothing to do with me, but I thank you for all the beautiful comments, and I'm sure it pleases God to see all those beautiful comments. Um, but the only reason why I put how it works is because that same day, that very same day that I purchased lunch for that lady, um, I had a busy day, so I had to go out a couple times, and it was getting time for me to make juice. Now, for those of you that have watched my vlogs over the years, you know that I drink this green juice. You've seen me do the production of making it, and it takes me like half a day to make this juice. And but the point is, it's a lot of ingredients I have to buy. I cannot buy the carrots, excuse me, and the apples and stuff until it's, well, I can buy apples. They last for a little while, but I like to get them right before I'm getting ready to make the juice so that I know they're still pretty fresh. Well, they're heavy. I buy two 5-pound bags of carrots. So already I'm carrying 10 pounds of carrots. And I'm only telling you this so you get the gist of what I'm saying when I say how this works. I buy a 3-pound bag of apples, and sometimes I have to buy a couple extra apples depending on how many are in the bag. So you're already talking about 13 to 14 pounds. Sometimes, like this last time, I had to buy an extra 2-pound bag of carrots. So you're looking at 12 pounds of carrots, 4 pounds of apples, 4 to 5 pounds of apples. I'm up to almost 20 pounds, and I haven't even bought the cucumber, the ginger I usually get early when I go to the Asian market, um, my kale, my spinach, so I'm carrying a lot of weight. Well, I went home that day, and of course, you guys know with my lungs, I have to rest through the day. So I knew I had to go out and get the stuff for my juice. I knew it. I actually didn't run out of juice until today, but I had to make it Sunday because I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I have rehearsal this afternoon. I mean, this evening. So there was no time to make juice except Sunday. So I had to go buy all the stuff on Friday or Saturday. Did I go? What day did I buy her lunch? It was a Friday. So I came home. Anyways, I went out to get all the ingredients, and I had like 4 or 5 bags. They were extremely heavy. And I parked and I said, God, this is so hard. And I said, give me the strength to get all this stuff up the steps. Well, I knew it was too much weight for me to carry at once. I knew it. So I thought, you're just going to have to leave some bags in the car, go in, rest for a minute, come back down, get the rest of the stuff, go up. Well, when you have lung disease, my lung disease, not anybody else's, because everybody's lung disease is different. I've lived with this long enough. I know a lot of stuff about, living with chronic illnesses. So with my lung disease, those steps are not good for me. Everybody kept saying, oh, maybe the steps will be good for you. And all I think and what I want to say back is, yeah, maybe that'd be good for you. Because for me, I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack or stroke every time I carry 6 bags up those steps. So anyway, they may not know it, but I know the steps are not good for me. They've actually hindered my process and my healing because I can't get out and walk the way I want to, because I always have to make sure that I have enough energy to get home, to get into my home. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the spoon theory that talks its main, I don't even know where it comes from. I don't know if it was made for people with chronic illnesses. I don't know. But the spoon theory says if you get up in the morning and you have 5 spoons to work with, and you know it's going to take you 1 spoon to do the dishes, another spoon to clean the bathroom, another spoon to do the laundry, another spoon to cook your dinner. It basically says ration your energy, which is what I've done all my life. It took me a while to learn it. I used to try to do everything, burn myself out, depend on my son all the time. So I've learned, and I've learned my limits. I went out Saturday with friends, and I know my limits. And they wanted to walk somewhere that I couldn't walk. And I said, no, I can't. I said, I can't make it back up the hill if I go there. So I sat in a little cafe and waited for them. They went into an art exhibit. I finally said, I've got to lay down in the car. I'm exhausted. So I've got to do what I've got to do, and I know my limits. And I know if I push past those limits, I'm going to suffer the next day. I'm going to have to retitle this because it seems to be about my chronic illness more than the point I was trying to make. So the point I was trying to make is I opened my car door. I tried to take the bags out. I couldn't. And there was a gentleman sitting in a truck, and he was visiting somebody. And the kid, whoever he was visiting, the kid was, running back from his truck going home. And he saw me and he said, do you need some help? And he jumped out of his truck before I could even answer. He jumped out of his truck and he came over and he said, you need some help? And typically, sometimes I'll say, no, I'm okay. And I'll just struggle and try to get it done. But I was so tired that day. I said, would you please? And I said, I'm upstairs. And he said, oh, that's okay. And, a healthy man. And I'm telling him about the steps. But I think everybody suffers like me. So he came and he got the bags that were in the car on the floor. And then he saw the ones that I had. One was the bag of carrots, which was extremely heavy. So he was trying to take the bag off of this arm. And I said, oh, this one's heavier. Can you take this one? And I typically don't do that. I was so tired that day. So anyways, we were going up the stairs and he was talking to me about, I don't know what's wrong with these young kids. They see people needing help and they just don't help. And he said they don't realize, that they'll get repaid. And I said, I know. And I said, a lot of times it's the women that will help me when they see me struggling, taking stuff up the steps. I said, the men will come down or go up and they'll walk right past me and go, what's up? And here I am inside feeling like I'm about to die with a purse, a backpack, 6 bags on my arm, and a man will walk past me and go, "What's up?" I've had a couple of them help me, so I'm not going to say all of them, but it just blows my mind that they do that, and they don't say, "Do you need help?" But the women will see me and they'll say, "You need some help? Here, let me help you." That's the world we live in. So, anyways, he helped me, and I told him about what happened, about how I just brought a woman lunch earlier that day, and how he was my blessing. And that's how it works, guys. That's how it works. God knew I was extremely tired that day. Extremely. I mean, to the point where I really felt like if I have to climb those steps one more time, I'm going to die. Like, that's how tired I was. And it was amazing because most people would have said, "Do you need help?" and just sat in their truck. But he just like jumped out. It was like God made him do it. Just go help her. And it was so beautiful. Well, I can't see. I don't have glasses on. Um, oh, where'd it go? I don't even know how to work this when people send messages. I forget how to work it to see the message. Well, somebody sent a message. Oh, whoops. Thank you and welcome. And I don't know how to get to it. Sorry. Um, but that's how it works, guys. That's how it works. Actually, I'm telling my girlfriend on the phone about it. My girlfriend back home. And she says to me, "Was he good looking?" She said, "I'd love to see you find somebody." And I thought, why do people think that? Anyways, what I said to her is, I should have told him I was moving and said, "Are you available to help me move?" You know, and it's just hard because I only have a tentative move-in date, nothing permanent yet, just the tentative. But but I do know whoever he came to visit lives downstairs. So I thought I could, if I really get strapped for help, um, I could maybe knock on their door and ask who he was and see if he'd be available to help move. But my son did say he'll see if some of the men at work are available. And then I think my granddaughter and some of her friends are going to help with some of the smaller items. Difficult moving with teenagers because it's a playtime for them. So anyway, that's how it works. You give and you get. You give and you get. You give and you get. I didn't give that woman, my strength. I gave her lunch. But God turned around and gave me his strength through that guy so that I didn't have to lug up and down those steps. And when I say and not have a heart attack or a stroke, I'm really serious. I have all these health issues. And so for me to climb 2 flights of stairs with bags and backpacks and purses and all that, it's a lot on my body. My body feels it. Um, when I get in, I can hardly breathe. And, not all the time. Well, this is a different story for a different day, but it depends on many different factors. The weather, if it's cold, if it's humid, if I'm carrying 6 bags, 2 bags, 1 bag, my purse. It just depends. If I'm going up and don't have anything in my hands, which is hardly never. Um, but that's how it works. That's the beauty of how it works. You give and you get. You give and you get. Without even expecting. Well, I can't say without expecting. Expect it because that's the life cycle. That's how God works. You give, you get. You give, you get. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm about to fall asleep. I just ate at McDonald's and I have rehearsal this evening, which again means I have to go home. I think that's why I'm sitting here because I have to go home, climb the stairs, and then come back out for rehearsal and then try to get back in. So, guys, with that being said, I made it longer than I wanted to. When I say I'm going to keep it short, I try to keep it like 3 to 5 minutes. So 15 for me is long. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching and again, welcome those of you who came over from uh, over 50 and Fantabulous and Missy L. The two of them shouted me out. That was thank you to the both of you. Like I said, right now, unfortunately, I'm not making videos on a regular basis. I wanted to make a video because I love saving. I love saving. I'm cheap. I'm cheap. I'm thrifty, whatever you want to call it. But I hate spending money. Um, I don't mind spending money on some good food. I love food. But I hate spending money on just like, especially full price. And so I use the Ibotta app. So I was going to make a video and show you guys that, because if you use Ibotta, I want you to click on my referral link. So maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll go home and make that video. Yeah, because I don't want to talk about it and then you guys go get it and then I don't get the referral points. So maybe I will do that. Yeah, so I'm going to go off of this video and I might be back out here today to show you guys some of the savings that I get through my app that I use. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day and God bless. Bye-bye.